towers now.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, it's good for you now. Okay, is the stream back up? Anybody confirm the stream is back up? Refresh this and make sure we're good. Okay, we are. That's very weird. Yeah, trying to load Saikana's profile. Saikana, your profile was too powerful. It was too powerful. It just killed us. Yeah. Saikana's profile was too powerful, y'all. We tried to load it up, and Twitch was like, we cannot handle the Mesa booty. We gotta go offline. We're sorry. Twitch has tried. It just does not have the power to sustain it.
Of all 4 towers.
Oh, my bad, man. My bad. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened. V, are you playing Overwatch? She's playing Overwatch. We had a brief bandwidth hiccup there, I'm assuming. That's probably what happened. Which is weird, because I wouldn't think that that would be a problem, but then again, I've never actually done that before, like, had somebody else doing that, so... I mean, you are fashionable as all get out, though. There is that. Sorry about you being disconnected, Kingdom. We'll get you back in here soon. I mean, we can honestly... We're on round 3. What rotation are we trying to get to for rewards? No worries. Okay. Cool. Reward rotation-wise, we are trying to get to... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter all that much. I'm being shot right now, and I have my thing up, so it doesn't matter. I'm just standing here deflecting bullets. What you got? What you got? I'm just gonna go ahead and build my combo up here. I'll swap. I have energy problems as Dr. Prime. Oh, okay. No worries. Thank you for coming and clearing those. I was just letting them build up my combo for a minute because it was entertaining. D is under threat here. It does look like Cat's already got it. Yeah, I'm not sure why we had that internet hiccup, guys. I apologize for that. I am assuming that it's probably related to the fact that we're now both gaming online and I'm streaming. That does seem weird, though. We should have plenty of bandwidth for that. Like, I can't imagine that causing that kind of a problem, but you never know. You never know. Could be the hickety hiccups. I've got a friend whose connection was, like, hiccuping all the time. We used to go into missions, and I guess it was because he had, like, a faulty Cat5 cable. Oh my gosh, I hope that's not my issue, because my Cat5 cable is a giant, like, long yellow one that is run from my living room to a switch in our office area, because we don't have the proper outlets in the office area. It's super awesome. We used to, but they fell out of the wall because our house is old as heck.
We cannot allow the enemy to...
No, you're all good, Saikana. You're all good. You don't have to be sorry for anything. I was just laughing because you came in and saved me. I appreciate it. That was very kind. Okay. So we'll kill these enemies, and then we'll probably head on out so we can bring Kingdom back in and allow Saikana to switch to something that isn't so energy draining. That's good to know that Mesa has potential energy issues. Although, to be honest, I've got, like, enough stuff set up for Gara's energy issues that I should be just fine holding up Mesa's. Okay. Yeah, we can just bounce out. Let's bounce out and let's get Kingdom back in. We have about 20 minutes left on the stream, so we're kind of just... I'm open to whatever... I'm trying to think of something particularly fun that we could do that, like, I've not done before. Just something weird and off the wall. Oh, you stay in 4 until you can't? See, but that's the ultimate goal, right? The ultimate goal with Mesa is getting to the point, energy-wise, where you can just live in 4. That is the true power of the Mesa.
We're out of the night and into the dawn.
Oh, I wonder what Nightwave stuff we have now.
Always a pleasure.
Viral damage, which we might actually be able to do on our bow? Let me check. I doubt it, but it's also a possibility. If we have cold damage, we can do it. We do not. Do we have cold damage on our melee weapon? I mean, I might actually... Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna switch back to our Skana for a moment, and I'm basically... Oh, we don't have Toxin. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Alright, back to the bow. Yeah, I don't think we can do it on any of our weapons. We just don't have the Toxin damage that we need. Okay, sad times for that one. Yes, good for me now. Right on. Okay, that was about the stream earlier. I just caught that now. So... Seems fine, seems fine. I guess we just go for another mission. Let's see what mission we want to go for, though. What is a fun thing? Energize? What is Energize? Oh, get the Energy Arcane. Yeah, I'm working on that on my my main account right now, and it's woo. Let's see. What else can we potentially do? I mean, until we did unlock the Mercury Junction, so we could move into Mercury, I suppose. Oh, we got a Crossfire Extermination. Let's go do that. That seems fun.
Operator.
Crossfire Extermination is always a blast. And it is Grenier versus Infestation. So we will eliminate all the things. Working on scaling that up. Me too, Psychona, me too. I would really like to get a whole bunch more oh, Wukong? Cool. I've not actually gotten to see Wukong in action, so I'll be excited for this. I've been trying to work on Scarlet Spear here and there just so that I can work on getting Energized up, but that one is a spendy one to get up. You all finished the War Within yet? Not on this account I haven't, but on my main account, yeah. Kuva Duvastubber is from a lich called Cringer.
The infestation has corrupted all.
Yeah, on my main, I'm all the way done up to the Era quest, which I haven't done because I can't build Paracesis yet. And yeah, Paracesis will be awesome when I can build it, because I hate the things that it's specifically designed to take out. But I do not have the 1,000 ducats to dump into Paracesis at the moment. Ducats are a premium currency for me, although they shouldn't be at the rate that I crack relics. Like, the rate that I crack relics on my main account, I should have so many ducats it's not even worth laughing about. So like, when Baro Katir came to town yesterday, I went and traded in all of my doubles or triples for some things that I'm saving doubles for because I think I'll need them for Syndicate. And just by trading in all my doubles, I went from 100 ducats to 800 ducats. 800? Yeah, 800 ducats. And then, of course, because I'm maybe crazy a little bit, I bought the Primed Expel Corpus and Primed Expel Infested. And those were like 350 ducats and 120,000 credits each. So that's where all my ducats have gone so far. And I would like to pick up the other expels, but they're not a priority. They're something that, now that I think about it, I might let slide in exchange for being able to keep the ducats and get Paracesis, because that seems like a much better use. Mine went to the Roomba. I wanted the Roomba! Okay, how much... So somebody tell me, because I heard the Roomba was exorbitant. But, somebody tell me how much the Roomba is. It wasn't that much, I thought, but, like, I keep hearing people say it's, like, stupid expensive. 700 ducats? Okay, that is kind of expensive. Oof. But I might have to get that. Because, like, I'm not going to buy one of the Plat Roombas, I don't think. The Plat Roombas are a little too spendy for my taste. You know what blows me away is the streamers and stuff I see that have, like, hundreds of the Plat Roombas running around on their orbiter. I'm just like, man, that is so cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super jealous that they have all these cool Roombas. But at the same time, there's absolutely no way that I am spending ducats on those Roombas. I'm just not. Or not ducats, but plat on those Roombas. I'm spending plat on Warframe slots, and more recently, quite sadly, on Formas, so that I can finish the clan hall for the Eternal Sojourn project. Because I literally have enough Forma blueprints, but I cannot build them fast enough to keep up with the room construction for the Eternal Sojourn newbie clan. because my goal is to have that done within 7 days. Oh, you mean Makari? Makari has it. I saw somebody named Angel Set the other day that had it. But yeah, Makari's one of the content creators whose content I do watch and enjoy. I find his to be a little bit more laid back, and oftentimes his builds and things are a little bit less geared towards somebody that's at like full endgame. Like, I know that you can turn on a good iFlynn video and he will cover, you know, like, here's a really good endgame build, and then he'll show you a mid-game build, but his mid-game builds are still pretty endgame. And then, you know, you don't really get to see them in practical use. You usually just see them in the simulacrum. And I know that Makari does stuff in the simulacrum as well, but, like, oftentimes his mid-tier builds are mid-tier builds. A lot of the higher-end mods and things in his mid-tier builds are replaced by mods that you can get from Plains of Cetus, or Plains of Eidolon and Cetus, and those ones are very, very effective, I feel. Like, his mid-tier builds are the ones that I think new players would benefit a lot from, and those are the ones that I'm going to look to mirror when I'm doing my builds for beginners and stuff. It's going to be, here's the mods you can get from the bounties in Plains of Eidolon, because there are so many cool mods. There are ability duration mods that are available from there. There are energy generation mods that are available from there. There's so many different mods that you can get from bounties in Cetus that are actually really, really awesome shivs between early game and end game. And I don't think enough of the content creators that I watch actually use those mods or talk about them. So that's the stuff I really want to showcase, which is another big reason why the Eternal Sojourn project is so important, is because I don't want to tell new players, like, you should do all these missions on, yeah, the Augur series mods are really, holy moly. And the Augur Secrets mod is actually super easy to farm if you have a good Rhino build. I'm still missing a bunch of Augur mods. Yeah, so I got Augur Secrets the other day, and that thing is absolutely phenomenal. Let's do... Sure, both yes. So yeah, Augur Secrets is great, and most of the Augur mods are great, but anyways, those don't get, I think, highlighted enough, and they're really good for new players. And if you have a Rhino, you can actually farm Augur Secrets pretty well. Yeah, it's very good for raising power strength. And I got it randomly by killing one of the, I forget what the name of the walker things is on Plains of Eidolon. The big tank things that the Grineer have. We killed one of those and it dropped Augur Secrets and a bunch of materials, and I was like, wow, this is pretty great. And you can sell them for plats too, which is another great use for them. It's around 50 plat each. That's pretty good. So the catch to that is I was like, man, I really want to be able to figure out how to farm these Plains of Eidolon Grineer tank things. And it occurred to me that there's a very simple solution for a new player to farm those that I don't see people cover at all or talk about. You know how you farm those as a new player, guys? This is what it's all about. Heck, Rhino. Done. Like, that's really it. Heck and Rhino, and you can farm those things super easy. And the reason why is because the best defense that those Grineer tank things have is the ground slam that knocks you off your feet. But if you're Rhino and your iron skin is up, you don't get knocked off your feet. And if you don't get knocked off your feet and you have the Heck, which does a bunch of concentrated damage to one thing at short range, you can literally pop Rhino's ability, run up to one of its legs when it's doing the stomp, and be like, boom, leg gone. So you can farm those very, very effectively with just a simple combination of one of the better beginner weapons and one of the better beginner frames. That's actually one of the reasons why we farmed Rhino for the beginner's guide, is so that I can show people how to do that. Because that is a hugely beneficial farm. It makes it so that you don't necessarily need to do the fishing and hunting as much in Cetus to get the materials you need. Rhino is such a good boy. Rhino is one of those frames where when I first got him, I didn't really understand what I was going to do with him or how I was going to use him. But once you start to me, the real benefit to Rhino, especially for a new player, is the resistant to knockdowns and what you can do with that. It's extremely strong. And also the health bar replacement effect of Iron Skin. Like, Iron Skin really is the the meat and potatoes of what makes Rhino so effective for new players.
Location reached.
The health replacement effect makes him ideal for index if you want to do index for credits. And the ability to not be knocked down makes him immune to the knockdowns of the... I forget what those Grineer tank things are called still. But those things, it makes him immune to a lot of things that can be problematic. Yeah, knockdown resistance is, I think, sorely underrated. And I know that there's a mod that gives you knockdown resistance to the point where you can't be knocked down as well. But that mod is something you'd have to farm for. It's something you'd have to dump endo into. It's something you're not really going to gain any affinity from having. Whereas Rhino is multi-purpose, he's able to do a lot of different things for you. He is just a benefit to have in your stable of frames. Oh, that's a good point. That is a very good point. Yeah, you know, I wonder how efficient Wukong would be in the, I love the way... I'm just watching the Peacemakers, because it's so cool. The high noon is real, y'all. Oh, and there's the... Oh, Wukong's the one that does that big laser spin thingy. Okay. Kind of just watching right now. Wow, that's actually epic. I actually do have pieces for Wukong right now, too. He's one of the frames that I've got a couple pieces for. Kat, I know that you and I traded that Wukong chassis a little bit ago. I just got another Wukong Prime chassis last night. So I'm closer and closer, but I did keep a spare one, so I have 2 blueprints left. So I have one for my Syndicate and one for me to actually build. Provided I actually build it for the Syndicate before it rotates or something, which is the one danger that I do need to keep in mind. Anyways, I'm super excited for this beginner's guide. It is a little bit rough and rockier than I would have liked it to be so far. And I think that just comes down to me and the way that I record and stuff. I'd like to edit things to be a little bit cleaner in the future. And to be honest, on the last episode, I actually had some sound issues that came through, and that kind of bothered me. But I consider this kind of round 1 of the beginner's guide. I can always reshoot it, I can always re-record it, redo it as a better version in the future. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to do it as a progressive thing that I constantly kind of update so that if there's something new that becomes available to new players that can make their experience a little bit easier, we can add that in, we can make that part of the experience, and that'll be super, I think, beneficial in the long run, because Warframe is an ever-evolving game, and thinking you're going to put something out that's going to explain to people how to do stuff in any sort of permanent capacity is kind of a futile effort. It pays more to be willing to expand it and willing to reshoot it if you need to keep the content current. That being said, folks, we are right around the noon time mark, and my voice is giving out because I have been talking for 4 hours straight, which I don't do very often in the pandemic. Wukong fits his theme really well, too. Yeah, I know that he's based off the Monkey King, and I actually read some people's response to that being not super positive because they were like, is this what we're going to get now? Just frames based off mythology? And I'm like, no, that doesn't necessarily mean that. But he seems very, very appropriate for that. And I honestly do kind of want to give him a look because I know they reworked him fairly recently. And I've been impressed with a lot of their reworks. Thanks for the cryotics. I'm a lot closer to Vauban Prime. Oh, I want it so bad. I want it so bad. Saikana, get the Vauban Prime for me, because I'm not going to get that one for a long time unless they unvault it. Are we now only going to get frames based on mythology? What, and Excalibur is based on reality? No, I know, right? I know, right? Yeah. Vauban is... I built Vauban because he was part of Nightwave and I wanted to get him. And then I played Vauban and I didn't understand him. And then I played Vauban and I did understand him, and then I realized that he has a prime that's vaulted, and I teared up a little bit inside because I really want him. I might have some relics to crack with Vauban pieces I can save to run with you. Let me look. Oh, that would be awesome, guys. That would be absolutely awesome. I'm probably going to be doing Warframe on these weekend streams more often than not now. Well, I know that the Void Trader has it, so I might go to him and see if I can get some of his Vauban relics especially when the Tenocon thing happens and he has all the relics. And then, you know, from there, maybe we can put together a relic share or something, because obviously I don't want to just leech off of anybody or anything. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me on stream today. I had a really good time. I hope you guys did too. We made a lot of progress for the beginner character for our next episode of the guide. We're going to have so many cool things to show people now, and that is largely because you guys were awesome and helped out. And of course, because of a little patience and perseverance on some of the farms we did. But I am very excited for this moving forward. I'm very excited for being a member of this community. And I'm excited for the future for me with Warframe, because whether that be in a game capacity or a creator capacity, like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I enjoy this game so much. I play it all the time. I'm very interested in their creator partner program. I am just outside of the minimum requirements to apply. But once we get there, I'm going to be doing that as well, because I would like to be able to be an ambassador for the game for new players and, you know, really help the game to grow. Because I'm impressed with DE. Like, I came in at a time that was very tumultuous. You guys know that the last couple of releases have been sort of not well received by the community, and there's been a lot of backlash from the community about it. But I'm really impressed with the way that DE has handled it. I'm really impressed with their direct communications with the players. This is the kind of company that I feel like I would be happy and proud to be involved with. So I'm very much looking forward to that future. Thank you guys again. I really do appreciate you all coming, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. You know, I'm not angry about it either, Psychona, but I understood why people were upset, and I'm glad that DE is listening to them, because that's what it's about. It's not about being angry, it's about being willing to listen to your community, and DE seems to be willing to do that, so all the power to them. Oh, and there's a Vauban Prime being shown to me, guys. I have to look before we end. Oh, and he's got, like, the steampunk Vauban skin on. Very, very cool. I did see that. I almost bought that for Vauban because I was like, it's so awesome looking. Yeah, this is the game for me. It's the game for me because you have so much customization. You have so much control over, like, your orbiter. You can build your clan. That's, like, a super cool thing to me. There's just so much stake you can have in the game and personal things that you can claim in the game that I love it. I love it. I love the vast capabilities of the frames and how you can learn all of them. I'm a big fan of games that have deep learning in them, and that's a big part of this game. So looking forward to the future. I should stop this stream now, or I'm going to talk forever and my voice is going to die completely. Thank you all again. I love y'all. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.